WhiskyJason here, whiskey from the viewpoint of an American in Germany tasting rare and exotic whiskeys, and today I have something from Sweden, Mackmyra, Körsbär. My Swedish is non-existent. I do know that means cherry wine. This was one of 2,400 bottles worldwide, and it was bottled at 47% ABV. And I hope you can actually see this interesting color here. It's almost a peach color. That has to do with the sweet cherry wine. So originally there was an ex Orlolozo cask, first fill, 128 liters, in which they had filled sweet cherry wine in Sweden. There was a first fill ex bourbon cask is German, that is 200 liters, also filled with sweet cherry wine, and then they put their new make into those two casks. Then they married these Orlolozo and ex-bourbon together, and they put it into their Mackmyra Reserve 30-liter casks. And this was made from ex-bourbon wood as well as new Swedish oak, and it was left to mature also for a certain amount of time, which unfortunately none of the data sheets from Mackmyra told me or gave any information there. Alright, so we have the two bigger casks, the smaller cask, and we always had the sweet cherry wine. Now, I've never had sweet cherry wine from Sweden, to be honest, but let's see what this nose says here. Okay, so this is a very, very interesting candidate. First of all, the color is just fascinating. I really, really like this. No color, non-chill filtered, everything is natural. I get a sweet sour moment. I get a little bit of leather. I get a little bit of like, oh, now I need to know my berries. So it has a little bit of an elderberry moment. I had to look it up in my dictionary. I only knew the German word. I'm not very good with my animals and plants and so on. Yep, I get the elderberries in there. And over here in Germany, they love making elderberry juice and elderberry tea, and it's one of those things you use as a remedy when you get sick. Has a lot of vitamin C apparently, and so on. And I do get a little bit of a very sour cherry note here. I can't say I get the Orlolozo sherry, but I do get a sour cherry with a CH. All right, I'm going to try it. Yeah, wow. It's a somewhat young whiskey. 3+ years, maybe 4 total with the finish. It doesn't have that smooth, rich moment. It's a little bit of a sweet sour moment. The wood is absolutely there. Very astringent. My mouth kind of goes, it's very tart. It's not my favorite whiskey from Mackmyra, I must admit. The Bloomsteed, that was which is called the springtime, the flower time of spring. That was actually in cherry schnapps. That was very, very good. 47%. Mackmyra just makes a lot of nice young whiskeys. Nice. I'm going to actually emphasize the word nice. And then they finish them in all different types of casks. We have that sweet cherry wine. We have the cherry schnapps. We have elderberry. They used also a type of wine there. They've used mulled wine. They've used all sorts of different casks. I think there's been like 25 different different types of casks they've actually used already to finish their wines with, or their whiskeys with. And this is just not one of my favorite. I'm so sorry. I'm going to give it, for me, from my personal opinion, it's more of a C-, and the value for money about $65, $75, depends on where you buy it. That's going to be more like a D plus in my book. All right, so my question of the day, Mackmyra, Swedish whiskey. Have you tried anything? I think the Brunsk is the most famous. It's now they actually have a 10-year-old Mackmyra that's actually on the market. I'm going to try that as well soon, and very soon. But what is your favorite Swedish whiskey? WhiskyJason here, whiskey from the viewpoint of American tasting rare and exotic whiskeys. This was one of 2,400 bottles worldwide, no longer available, sold out, many fans. Unfortunately, WhiskyJason is not one of them. Thank you for watching. Videos come out on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.